Hey there sports fans, Ribbo here for Carvel Gaming. We have the wipe coming up, which means I've been dicking about a lot. Just trying some of the weaker classes in Arena that I don't normally play. Still quite a few I haven't played. Let's see what I get offered. Oh boy, well I've played a lot of Paladin, and on my last video I did indeed play some Druid as well, so it's time to check out Shaman. This will be my first time in Arena playing the Shaman. I've got a daily to play through actually on the Shaman as well, so we can do that at the same time hopefully. I quite like all of these cards, to be honest. It's pretty tough between Lightning Storm and Mana Tide Totem. If we go with Mana Tide Totem, I think we have to build quite a fast deck. The idea being we've just got to kill everything on the board so the Mana Tide Totem can actually draw some cards. However, Lightning Storm is a little bit good. So this is pretty tough pick. If there were two bad cards, I would be more than happy with the Sunwalker. Lightning Storm lets you play quite a fast deck as well, and just kind of punch through, removing everything in the way. So I think we have to go with the Lightning Storm here. Mana Tide Totem's really nice, but I just can't pass it up here. Well, I don't mind Windspeaker. You don't want too many of them. Like one or two is ideal, really. And you're just paying like 2 mana extra to have a 3/3 body on top of the Wind Fury ability itself. I feel when you're playing Shaman, you're looking at getting quite a fast deck. So I'm not sure how good Twilight Drake will be. I think a lot of the time it'll just be something like a 3/3, but the idea of getting an Ancient Mage, and then getting a couple of like totems or something with spell power on, and then potentially having a Lightning Storm do like 5 damage to everything seems a bit too good here. Well, we have to take the Fire Elemental because it's just amazing. 3 pretty decent cards. The question is, Hex or Lightning Bolt? Well, we're going to go with the Hex, but I really would have liked this Lightning Bolt. I think it's going to be the Emperor Cobra here. Would like some cheaper cards turning up. Shaman does have a few weapons. However, the way this deck's playing out, we have quite an expensive bunch of cards so far, so looks like being the Warden just to try and stall things for a few turns. I think it might have to be Flame Tongue Totem here. Let's pick up some cheap cards, eh? Well, we have legendaries to pick from. Not a fan of the Beast. I don't like giving my opponent a 3/3. Sylvanas seems solid enough. Malagos, obviously ridiculous but very expensive, so I just take Sylvanas because it's a more solid pick. And here we do take the Lightning Bolt, although the silence is quite nice. Forked Lightning or Leper Gnome? Let's go with the Forked Lightning. Let's just try and clear the board away. Rockbiter weapon is fine because obviously you can put it on your character and attack for 3, so you can treat it as, you know, a 3-point direct damage spell. The Raptor would also be nice since we don't have that many 2-drops here, but let's go with the Rockbiter weapon. So another Manatee totem is being offered here. I think we take it this time. Let's get that spell power going here. You've always got to kind of take swamp oozes when they're offered. The weapons in Arena pretty much break the game always. Likewise, you need the silence. Not particularly impressed with any of these. So it looks like being 5 mana for a 4/6, really. And another fire elemental. They're just so good. Wow. 2 Murlocs we don't want. And and a Light Warden. Don't really have anything to heal here. So the question is, really, are we going to come up against more Murlocs, and therefore the 1 attack from this is better, or are we going to come up against more healing? We don't have any Murlocs ourselves here, so pretty much 3 bad picks, unfortunately. We could play this as just 3 for a 2/3, but I'd much rather have it a 1-drop than anything else. Let's go with the Tidecaller. I quite like Raging Worgen. I mean, who doesn't like this? But Earthshock also has its moments. Take the Worgen. Well, another silence ability is absolutely fine. Shattered Sun Cleric is a great little combat trick. I think the second Swamp Ooze. Hooray! A weapon, finally. So, we have a pick between the Azure Drake or the Gadgetzan Auctioneer. We do have a bunch of spells here. So the Gadgetzan Auctioneer is certainly not a terrible choice here. However, spell power and drawing a card, I think I'd much rather just have the instant gratification of the 1 extra card there. We don't really have enough weapons to play the Dread Courser here. We only have the 1 so far. So the Iron Fur Grizzly is just looking a bit more solid. Tough pick. I love Dark Iron Dwarf. I think he's great. And we can use it on a totem as well. So we're going to go with that, you know. Looking possibly like being the Murloc Raider. We could also take the Earthshock here. The Earthshock will give us a lot more game against rogues that are generally pretty fast. However, I think just getting another Murloc just help us out a little bit. Bloodlust is a great finisher. It's good to have one. It's terrible to have more than one. But Bloodlust very often involves you having quite a fast deck as well. So you know, it's a good card for when you're already ahead. You know, when you already have like 2 or 3 guys and you're like in. But obviously when you're behind, it's a terrible card because it does nothing. So this is going to be quite an interesting deck, given I've got this Mana Totem as well. I might be tempted to just go with the Voodoo Doctor. Wow, there's some tough picks if ever there were one. I like a lot of these cards, to be honest. Master Swordsmith works very well with your totems. Young Priestess just works very well, and Violet Teacher is also a very nice card. Wow. A little bit difficult, this one. You know what? This deck's looking like being pretty fast. Let's go with another 1-drop. I see how I do. This is interesting. My first time playing Shaman. I think a lot of decks I played against for Shamans have struggled because they've been a little bit too slow. But I think we can get a fair amount of pressure on our opponents in the early game. So I think it's good to do these experiments before the wipe, because we're going to lose our gold anyway, so if it fails miserably, we know what not to do next time, if this doesn't work.
The light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
Well, we have the Mana Totem. I think we throw the Windspeaker back here and hope for a cheaper card in replacement. Yeah. Well, obviously we can throw the Swampoos out because priests don't have any weapons. We can throw both oozes out. Pint-sized summoner? What are you powering out turn 1? Okay, so he really wants the cleric. Huh? I think that's fine. I have no problems with them playing a cleric turn 1. That is also fine. Let's draw some cards, I guess. Since it's not looking like my opponent can kill it this turn. I mean, he could Shadow Word Pain it, but I've already drawn a card off it, so... Thank you very much, I'll have another card. Don't mind if I do. So we're going to try and protect this 0-3 now.
Elements guide me.
So he got a lightning storm, and he fails miserably. And now he has overload, I believe. Let's walk into that Holy Nova, eh? Of course, the Holy Nova will also enrage the Raging Worgen, which means he'll be taking 8 to the face if he does. Oh, got the Overload, of course. How could I forget that? Yeah, he's in just so much pain here. So much pain. Manatide Totem has done its job. We've still got a fistful of cards here. And I'm absolutely fine if he Holy Novas. Yep, he's dead. That does nothing. You are dead.
Feel the power of the wind.
Yeah, Priest is a pretty weak class of arena. We all know that. I think most people rank it at the bottom. So it's always nice when people choose to play it against you. You really need multiple mind controls and Holy Novas if you're going to have a chance with a Priest deck. But we'll take the win. Not going to complain.
Rome versus Jaina.
Mages might be
You asked
a
for
little bit
For
more
Doomhammer.
awkward. Obviously Raging Worgen's really good against them because they have to kill it in one go. Throw back a Fire Elemental, get a Fire Elemental. Thanks a lot. But we get to go first, which is nice. Pint-sized summoner, okay. Lepanome, very good turn 1 play there.
You know, take care.
So the mage has got a very nice start here. Certainly a little bit problematic. But he does have to kill my Worgen this turn, else bad things happen. So he's wasted his turn doing that. Lets us back into the game a little bit. He still hasn't used his coin, so we're probably going to see that very soon. Obviously we don't want to commit too much, since there will be a flame strike in 2 turns' time.
For the crusade!
Wind Fury's not a terrible option here.
What to do? Elements guide me. power of the wind.
Join or die, or both.
Yep, that cluster needs to be taken out. Luckily we have the fire elemental to be able to do that. We also have the weapon to do that.
Elements guide me.
Death again!
We don't want to overcommit here as we're walking into a flame strike. I'm pretty certain the mage won't want to flame strike for just a 3-2.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Nice draw there with the Dark Iron Dwarf. Lets me trade 1 for 1.
You call that a weapon?
So again, we're not going to throw these guys out into a flame strike.
I am master of magics. You gotta be kidding me!
Well, we can take out the Venture Company mercenary here. And our fire elemental will survive.
I wonder.
Well, he won't, because he'll flame strike for 7 and then finish it off afterwards. But I don't think we have any choice in the matter here, really.
Not good, not good. Done.
And sure enough, we will see a flame strike if the mage has one at this point. Ooh. Maybe we're lucky. Probably not, though. I think we are lucky. I think we're looking like eating 6 points of damage here, however.
Elements guide me.
And just make a guy that can survive a flame strike at the end here. It's one of those situations, I think, where we lose, irrespective.
You love my new recipe.
Yeah, of course you've got a spell waiting for my 2-3.
Someone call for the doctor.
Pay attention, class.
It's a secret.
I'm ready to learn.
So we've got a chance now this game. Mage had lots and lots of cards in his hand. Dealt with a lot of them. I wonder if this is the copy a guy. Nope. It is not the copy a guy.
They are bent to my command.
So feeling a lot happier now than when we were earlier. How lucky! Now let's think about a card you'd want off the top of the deck at that moment. Yeah, I think Blizzard would be definitely one of them. Obviously we're not playing the Flametongue Totem this turn. We're going to wait until next turn.
Get behind me.
It doesn't really matter because it's going to heal up anyway. Shock horror. Yes, you can have 8 armor. That is absolutely fine.
Do you need a blessing?
Totems assemble! Oh, sad time. I've got to say he's doing very well with his spells there. 10 cards left. That's all we have to deal with from the mage. It's a secret. I'm a little bit worried about playing a big guy, in case he copies it. Another 8 armor? Really? Wow. They're very bad cards. Let's give these guys spell power.
Sometimes I forget things.
Are you ready for this?
This mana side totem might end up killing me. With only 9 cards left in my deck.
Where am I?
Well, my opponent's doing a good job of trying to kill themselves as well, from fatigue.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh, he's definitely trying to kill himself with fatigue. Sexy Hex, just at the right time. I think we keep the Swampoos alive at this point.
Where am I?
It's another polymorph. They're nice cards, but they don't really help you when you're behind. So his game risks getting behind the mage at this point.
I'm ready. I'm not ready. Where am I? Job done.
Wow! Look at that lightning storm. That's one fat lightning storm. Does nothing.
You call that a weapon?
Oh, he's gonna hate this turn so much.
Crush! No, smash! Where am I?
I guess we just sit on these cards. Sylvanas coming along for the ride right at the end there. And there is the flame strike. And we knew it was in there somewhere.
I'm almost out of cards.
Your magic shall not save.
I don't have enough mana.
No. Goddamn overload. Completely forgot about that. I think we're winning this one though, unless he has something ridiculous. There is something ridiculous. Well, it's a 4-12. It's not that ridiculous.
I have no time for games.
Die, mage.
I'm almost out of cards.
It's a secret. What could this secret be? Hey, I can take your Malygos. How cool is that?
Let none survive.
Die, mage.
Elements guide.
Well, that mage deck was a lot weaker than it could have been, with only the one flame strike. So we'll take the win there. We got very lucky that our opponent's flame strike was towards the bottom of the deck. I think if that came like 10 turns earlier,
Versus.
we were in a lot of pain.
I will fight with honor.
For Doomhammer.
How about no to this hand? You can all go away. We do not want to see you. Wow. All my 1 and 2 drops and I end up with this as a hand. Awkward. Hooray! My young priestess will be buffing one of my totems next turn. Oh! Oh!
Mind if I roll need?
Someone call for the doctor.
More training?
So I think my opponent wasted their coin there just to power that guy out on turn 1.
Let me think.
So this is more than likely... Oh no, it isn't that one.
More training?
I was thinking it's going to be Noble Sacrifice, but it isn't. So it's going to be the one that reduces a minion to 1 health when it comes into play.
More training?
This Stone Claw totem. Getting a fat ass. I'm trying to draw a weak minion here to trigger this secret. Well, there's one. That is one indeed. Oh no! It has repented sins.
You call that a weapon? Huh.
More training?
Good old True Silver Champion. Oh, going for me. I'm happy with that. If you want to do that, I'm good with that. Please go for me. Please go for me. Please. Going for me would make me very happy. Doing pretty unlucky so far as drawing silences are concerned there.
Join or die, or both.
Let's just keep playing our guys out. No consecrations from him yet. Okay, you've silenced it.
Squire,
Well
attend
played.
me.
Ready, sir.
I would have silenced the spell power personally, because that's the card that can give you the most trouble.
They all bend to my command.
Even though he's got more cards than us, I don't feel he's crushing us yet.
Let the pain speak to me.
You know.
Blessing of Kings might change all of that.
In the light's name.
Yeah, I'm fine with those. Those small guys.
Reporting for duty.
No problems at all.
Your magic shall not save you.
So, what do we take out here? Kobold Geomancer would be a little bit awkward if he has a consecration. I think if he had a consecration he would have played it by now. So the question is whether we want to take one of these other cards out first.
I wonder.
And none of these are particularly threatening here, so I think it is just take the Geomancer out, to be honest.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Have a card.
Reporting for duty.
So we have Sylvanas has appeared.
Die, mage.
I think we have to take him out. Can't have him drawing cards.
I have no time for games.
Now we want to take his dinky little guys off the table at this point, so that Sylvanas actually pinches something reasonable here. going to keep this Swamp Ooze in the hand. I think we can... we can certainly win without it here.
Sometimes I forget things.
Let none survive.
We had to take the Wind Fury out there because he could kill the Stoneclaw
Squire,
totem
attend
and then
me.
attack with the 3/3 into the 2/5 and then rage his guy, and then he could, you know, clean up a few of my other guys afterwards. Of course the 1/1. I mean, it has to be the worst of the 5 creatures he has. Of course the 1/1.
Where am I?
To battle!
Are we gonna risk playing this ooze out? I think we have to at this point.
Reporting for duty.
Really worry about where some of the cards are in my deck right now.
Where am I?
To battle!
Not on my watch.
Pretty nice.
Reporting for duty.
Love. Ooh, I'd love some Flame Tongue Totem. That is indeed what I would love. Because now I can kill off my healing totem.
Where am I?
To battle!
Job done.
That felt a pretty good turn. I quite like that turn. I am not going to lie to you. Yep. Happy days.
Reporting for duty.
Do I really want to do? Lightning Storm now? I actually do, yes.
Job done.
Sneaky.
Well played. Reporting for duty. Reporting for
Yeah, I always hated playing other Shaman, well, against Shamans when they had Flame Tongue Totem, so it's pretty good when it's me with Totem instead.
Elements guide me.
So what we learnt today is Flame Tongue Totem is really good. These are such slow games as Shaman.
well played. The victory is
I was worried I would run out of gas at some point, but that didn't happen. I'm sure I'll get smashed in the face by a really good deck at some point.
Let the hunt begin. For Doomhammer.
Well, we got the totem, but we want a couple of cheaper cards here. I'm glad I've got the 1-drop going second. Gives me something to do.
Greetings, traveler.
Someone call for the doctor.
Greetings, friend.
Wanna blow something up?
Lucky! That was extremely tedious, but utterly predictable.
For the crusade!
Oh, like the most awkward cards against Shaman right there. So much so that we kind of have to silence it. Well, we could use the coin here just to get one of these guys out. Because we've got our next few turns planned out anyway. We've got 4-drop, 5-drop, 6-drop. And I'm very happy that it was the Searing Totem. That is the one we wanted. Even if opponent's got a multi-shot here, I'm not sure he's particularly happy about playing a multi-shot at this point. Yeah, he will kill my guys now he has a buzzard. Really? Really? Protect buzzard. You have a buzzard. Why would you not protect your buzzard? Really bad. Don't want to play the wind speaker just out into an empty board like this. However, we can't take too much more damage. And that is the reason why. So probably a snipe from him. It really wouldn't surprise me. If we overload, it means we can't fire elemental next turn, but since there's a snipe, I don't think we get the chance to anyway.
What?
And we don't want to get our Flame Tongue Totem sniped either.
Elements guide me.
So we have to kill this hunter pretty quickly. Yeah, you're getting hexed. You're most definitely getting hexed.
Elements guide me.
Give me a quest.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Elements guide me.
Well, it wasn't a snipe, so it wasn't a snake trap, so it's going to be a freezing trap. Yep, but just not enough speed against this guy. We mulliganed the bad hand, and we got another bad hand, so you kind of lose when stuff like that happens. 5 cards in hand at the end of the game. Going first and going second has a huge impact on the games as well.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Going second with this hand, the Young Priestess is going to do literally nothing at all. You're going to play it turn 1, and the mage is going to burn it. I'm fine just trading these guys off and then just playing another one out. Save the rock biter weapon for a better situation. This looks like being that situation.
Elements guide me.
So our lightning bolt does 4 damage now because of the spell power totem, which is worth remembering, as with the ogre here.
For me.
So we have a big lightning bolt. You have a secret. Is he thinking about copying my guy? Nope, so that'll be probably not the 8 armor, that'll probably be the destroy a guy. So we're going to hold back a turn and try and attack with the 1/1 just to play around whether it is the destroy attacking creature. If it's the 8 armor one, yeah, well that sucks, but I don't see any reason for him to be playing the 8 armor that early in the game, it has no effect on the board. Yep, it feels like it's that one for sure. Yep, there is the vaporize.
Feel the power.
Let's get a couple of hits in before the flame strike.
Job's done.
Because there is always a flame
Get
strike.
behind me.
There's no flame strike. I'm so happy. Happy, happy. So many ways of doing this. So, lightning bolt goes to the face as well here, so we could hit him for 11 and at 5 points to the face off that by, you know, silencing the 5/4 here. That would be 16, and then the last 3 off the fire elemental. I feel that is definitely
Your magic shall not save you.
Crush! No! Smash! Crush! No! Smash! To war! There is little time.
Job's done.
Congrats on your 7 cards in hand! Yeah, you've got 8 cards in hand now! Yeah, well played. This is a problem a lot of the mages have. They just go, must have more cards! More cards!
Just like you!
Doesn't help him. Doesn't help him at all.
To war!
So that mage needed to make a faster death. I think he cast 2 Arcane Intellect there. There was one at the end, but I'm sure he did one earlier as well. You know, a lot of people look at a card like Arcane Intellect and go, it's pure card advantage. I play Magic the Gathering, card advantage is good.
Watch your...
This game's a lot more
For
about tempo
Doomhammer.
than card advantage. I think we throw the Cobra back and hope for another cheap spell. Yeah, Hex is okay. So, you know, the way the games play out, card advantage very often doesn't come into play. Wow. Someone who plays Shield Bearer. You go, girl.
Summoning portal open.
Well, obviously we're not going to let the pint-sized summoner stick. We can't do something like that. That would be foolish.
What does the future hold?
I think we just get it out. Get the guy on the board. We can fire elemental next turn. You go, girl. Enjoy your sap. Sap is played in aggressive rogue decks. This guy isn't being particularly aggressive. Especially with this shield bearer. It's like, what are you doing? He's probably got some cards for giving his guys like +2 or +4 attack, something like that. I can't imagine why else you would play a shield bearer. Where are my 2 oozes? Oozes, come to me! I require your services.
Job done.
That is not an ooze. It is not what we wanted to see. Neither is that.
They all bend to my command.
So we're lacking a couple of key cards here, which is meaning we struggle. Congrats, you go ahead and sap.
Bring me steel.
Wow, where's my good cards? Where are they? This is getting very tedious at this point now.
Sometimes I forget things.
Of course, you know, the Assassin's Blade has just cleaned us out because we didn't draw one of our 2 oozes. And this is why we take oozes, because he's just like killed 3 of my guys. And we have multiple silences as well, those not showing up. So these are sort of very frustrating games when you don't see any of the good cards. I think this is like every generic schmo in my deck, you know. Like, they don't taunt, they don't do anything.
So many options.
May my ancestors watch over me.
Two damage to like all creatures, all minions right now would be really good. And of course there is the swamp ooze. I mean, yes, it is going to show up on this very turn right now when it is of absolutely no use whatsoever. Like, fantastic. He's like, oh, hi guys, I heard you were asking about me. Yeah, after, like, that weapon's done 20 damage, now you show up. So ridiculous, this game, sometimes. It really, really is. Like, there is no way back into this game for me. I need a very particular set of circumstances to happen, which are not going to happen, I might add. So I'm kind of wondering why he's not just beating me up here. My god, this is so painful to watch these people play when they've got the game won. I think he's trying to get me to concede out of boredom. What are you doing? Come on. Wow, like, how is this taking 2 hours for you to do? This guy is just super bad at the game. It's taking so long to do anything. You just have to love these terrible cards.
Bend to my command.
Yep, I can literally do nothing. I mean, you all saw, I definitely drafted some cards that could have dealt with all of these, you know. There were definitely multiple silences and direct damage spells for just beating him up. You know, they were in there. Unsurprisingly, when you draw like that, you lose. So, you know, I think if we had an ooze, like when it mattered there, and we would have had 3 more guys on the board and that game could have played out totally differently. You know, that's part about sort of card games you have to put up with. Can be very frustrating at times. Especially when they're being really slow about it all. Oh look, there's a Swampoos! I'll probably just pick up the second Swampoos straight afterwards. Heard you were complaining! We weren't there for you last game, so now we're going to be there for you when he's not going to play any weapons all game. But, you know, Shamans can, so we're going to hold that ooze.
Someone call for the doctor.
Yep. Got some value out of that ooze. And now he's lost his entire turn because of it. Overload! That's why you can't do anything! So the weapons really allow you to turn the tempo around in game, but likewise, as you saw, you know, when you destroy that weapon, it really screws up a lot of their play as well.
elements guide me.
So a pretty fast paced start from me here. My opponent still has 6 cards in his hand. We've got 2 mana locked up.
I wonder.
So next turn we might not be doing anything unless we draw something 4 mana or less.
My eyes are open.
Shields up!
Yeah, that was a bad play from him, I think. And that was a nice totem to draw right there.
Do you need a blessing?
Wow. So sick, that Worgen. Got the buff off the priestess and healed, of course, so...
More training?
You're on 1 life, sir. Things are looking a little bit ropey for you. I'm on 29. Tempo again. You know, always having the guys in the early game. And getting that ooze out and destroying his weapon right at the start. Screwing over his turn after because of that, because you know he used the coin to get it out, so he ruined his sort of you know, he still got to do something turn 1. He killed one of my guys, but he ruined his entire turn 2, allowing me to build up a huge board presence. So, you know, that's the importance of having like a 1-drops in some of your decks, because you can play it out turn 1, you don't have to coin something out. You know, you can save your coin for a better situation.
I wonder. There is little time.
I think he kind of knows he's dead, however he does this. Yeah, he can't even use the Rockbite weapon on himself. Oh, good for you. Yeah. You hit me for 12. Oh, didn't even go for me. Went for my guy. You know, they love doing that. It's like, oh, I had these cards, look at my cards. They're no good. The deck was too slow. So Shaman is a solid deck, but again, you know, reliant on certain cards. And as we saw against that rogue, you know, when you don't get the best cards in your deck, it does fall over. But we need to play a little bit more here.
Victory or death for Doomhammer.
The Murloc Tidecaller really is the weakest card in this deck, so we have to throw that away. You know, it's a 1-drop, but just not that useful. But we can coin into something nice on turn 4 here. Wow, well, I think we the totem instead and draw a card while we can. Before he kills it with a Wolf Rider. There's quite a few minions with charge in the warrior deck, so I don't expect that Matai Totem to stick around for long.
Wanna blow something up?
That would be super sick if he did 3 damage to it, like that.
Someone call for the doctor.
Elements guide me.
I healed it up because there's a few warrior weapons that do 2 damage, so it gives him 1 less out. Cleave also does 2 damage. Oh, it's the Alarmo bot. I guess we have to kill the Alarmo bot as well. Let's pop this. So we've definitely got value out of this totem. We're winning the long game at this point. We still don't have a silence ability, which I'd like to pick up very soon. There is a silence ability, so we can hold on to that bad boy.
I don't have enough mana.
I imagine he's got some expensive cards in his deck. Much like that, really. Swampoo's number 2. If you played a Sylvanas here, he just attacks it directly there.
What?
Oh, sad times. Looks like our Manatai Totem's finally gonna bite the dust.
Sometimes I forget things.
Brawl? You have a brawl, sir? Imagine if he did brawl and like his 5/5 survived. I might just puke if that happens. Although I might laugh my head off if he plays brawl and like the Manatai Totem wins. He goes, "I am victorious! With my no power! I beat everyone up! Oh, by the way, I'm going to draw a card as well." Like, you just imagine all these totems just having a fight with each other. And there's something to silence. Kill the totem. Kill the totem. Kill the totem. And the card for me. Very nice. I think we just get the board clear at this point. opportunity to
I'm not ready.
beat him up with a bunch of this card advantage. I don't see how he can win from here. I have more cards and lots of minions. Shield block's not going to help him. And that's why we hold on to the uses.
Well played.
And that's why we hold on to these oozes.
Choose death.
And he concedes. He suddenly realised I had an answer for everything. Stupid oozes, where were you against the rogues? So one more win. One more win to reach the hallowed lands of 7 wins, which means 150 gold. Ah. And then probably get the wipe 10 minutes later.
Throw versus.
I must protect the wild.
That's a spicy meatball. Turn 1 Murloc Raider. Turn 2 Totem, and then Flame Tongue Totem in the middle. Let's see how this one plays out, eh? Ooh, Young Priestess! We don't play it turn 1 because obviously he can coin into Shapeshift and beat it up. He might still coin into a Shapeshift and beat it up. Yes. That's right, you waste your coin. So the turn this play will be to just make a totem. Would have preferred the 0-2 totem, obviously, because they survive from a shapeshift. Then next turn, Flame Tongue Totem, Young Priestess would have been the play. Taunt.
Do you need a blessing?
My Priestess dies a horrible death this turn. So there's a chance we can get this Wind Speaker and the Flame Tongue Totem down on the same turn and really do a lot of damage to him. However, for the moment, let's just play guys out. You know, it's just a 5-5 for 5. Don't worry about trying to get the ability to trigger. We're on top of this game. We've got with our guys, so let's just play guys out.
Feel the power of the wind.
Let none survive. Let none survive.
Yep. Felt a pretty decent turn. That's fine, you've just wasted your entire turn doing that. And now you're going to 3. Now you're dead! Congrats! Your deck is way too expensive. Died with 7 cards in his hand. Play a faster deck. Nothing else to say on the matter there. 7 and 2. You know, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy who goes, oh, I will just carry on picking Starfire when it is offered to me because I get to draw a card. Card advantage is not as important in this game as tempo. Just being able to power those cards out in the early game.
For Doomhammer.
Going second with this hand. I think I might keep it. The Tidecaller does survive a turn, and and then you get another Murloc on the next turn. So if he makes like a 3-2, we do get to kill him. Yep, indeed. Yeah! How good is that? So we've got turn 3, turn 4 we can totem and use Rockbiter, and turn 5 is Drake, which is why I used a coin when I did, just to get a little bit more board presence and to waste his entire turn killing a 2-1.
Someone call for the doctor.
Elements guide me.
So I think Grizzly next turn, Azor Drake turn after that, and give it Wind Fury.
My eyes are open.
So that changes things a little bit, potentially. This is best play here. Just build up the board a little bit more. Don't really care now, I'm at 7 wins, so, you know, got the 150 gold back. Learnt a lot about this Shaman deck.
I wonder.
There's definitely things you can do differently. I was absolutely right taking the spell that does 2 to 3 damage to all minions over the Mana-Tai totem. The Mana-Tai totem has been amazing, but as you saw with the Rogue, you know, you really want... You really want to be able to deal with stuff. Okay, so we could play the Axe out and kill the 4-2. And then the Azor Drake next turn, which I kind of like, building my board presence a bit more there. Six mana is normally when mages start going, hey, I'll make a big guy.
Ready for this?
How do you feel about hexing that? I mean, I think you kind of have to. You know, spell power is just a little bit too good to be able to pass up on that. So we have 3 totems out, so we're missing the spell power totem, which we'll do, well, we would have done next turn, but we won't now. Potentially next turn's going to be so painful for him if I can Wind Fury up the 4/4, 5 points to the face, that'll be 13. So, you know, he will be dead because it'll be 3 off that as well, 16, 17, 18.
What to do?
So,
what to do?
He needs to have a productive turn. I mean, it's not a situation where he thinks he's going to be dead next turn, so there is a chance. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. We take you guys out, really? Still got this wind speaker just going, pick me, coach! I can do it! I can win you the game! Take me off the bench! Oh, sad times. Sad times. Very, very sad times. But things worked out pretty well for us in the end. So we can Wind Speaker. Well, first things first. We take that bad boy out, for sure. We can do 4 to the face, putting him on 11. Maybe another 6 to the face from this.
I wonder.
Put him on 5, attack him as well, put him to 3, and then just Fire Elemental for the kill, I guess.
Feel the power of the wind.
Elements guide me. Job's done.
And because we're doing direct damage with the Fire Elemental, even if he's got like the armor and stuff like that, I don't think it triggers. I think that's when a minion attacks. I might be wrong, but mage armor would... Probably should have a look at that card.
I wonder.
That is fine. does not help you with this fire elemental. That's going to your face next turn. Yep, that is also fine. That is also fine. That is also fine. Make a guy with taunt, I would also be fine with that.
Well played.
Whee! Shaman just keeps on trucking. 8 and 2. Not a bad little bash. First attempt with Shaman, really. Happy enough. Honestly, don't care whether I win or lose at this point. As long as we actually get an opponent, I'd like someone to play, please. Don't keep me waiting. Rude to keep people waiting. Same guy? Oh, it's a hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
It's a hunter, but we have a very good opening hand here. We've got a little bit of early game here. The hunter weapons are rare, I believe. So I might just be tempted to play the ooze out and hope that he doesn't drop a bow. Wow.
Greetings, traveler.
Is it a beast? It is a beast. It is, in fact, a beast. So we're going to hold on to this ooze, you know.
Put this apple on your head.
It's a nice little knife juggler there. Yeah, it didn't actually matter what he attacked. We have to kill the knife juggler.
Elements guide me.
Coin multi-shots just to get rid of my totems. I think we found a target for a hex. You go, girl. Can't see any reason to do anything other than hex that, to be honest. Feels an absolute fine use of a turn. And guess we're just passing the turn again here. I'm a little bit worried about Huntmaster at this point. Well, Huntmaster only gives +2, so I can still just lightning bolt the 3/3 chicken.
Give me a quest.
Or that, in fact. So pretty slow, sort of control-y play here. And it's got a card out of him, a very important card. And now I feel the Flame Tongue Totem's going to work. We don't want to do it this turn because we put the totem here, we attack his 0-1, and then he can take the totem out by just double attacking with those two. So this totem staying in play is pretty much
or die, or both.
the most important thing to do at this point in the game.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
Well, this sucks, but what can you do? I don't mind him giving him a couple of cards there. Maybe just using the fire elemental on it would have been better.
What you want?
It's a buzzard and a beast. Have a card. It's another buzzard. He likes his buzzards. Probably why he did well with this hunter deck. He probably came up against people, coined out a buzzard turn 1 and they couldn't deal with it, and then he played another buzzard and drew like the rest of his deck.
Pandaria will be ours.
The light protects me.
Do you need a blessing?
They all bend to my command!
Oh, that was lucky.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Pretty much a nut draw from him there. He still has to trade 2 for 1, but he will end up with a big hyena at the end of this, unfortunately. Not quite sure what needs to be thinked about. Just attack with your 4 beasts, take out my 2 flame elementals, and then you end up with like a 13-9 hyena. What are you thinking about? Come on. Stop being bad at the game. Stop being bad at the game. Stop slowing this video down. My God. Like, he gets there eventually. He suddenly realises after about a minute what I could have told him in 3 seconds. Not a silence.
Suffer!
More training?
Come on, you have 2 cards in your hand. You just play them both, activate your steady shot, shoot me, attack my totem. Like, he has literally no decisions to make that turn, but still spent a minute on it. Oh, perfect card. Yarp. We can work with that.
You call that a weapon? Huh.
Well played.
That turn went pretty well for me. It's a secret! What could it be? So it's going to be the 2 damage to everything. Yeah? 2 damage to everything? Or is it going to be snickety snakes?
Done.
Let's do this right. Freezing trap? That time. Freezing trap would have been nice.
I have no time for games.
So I just basically did that turn in a way that it wouldn't devastate me, so you absolutely had to take his 3/3 out there. Another scavenging hyena. Really? You want to race me? Really? You sure about that? Because I'm not sure that's gonna work out.
Sometimes I forget things.
Let none survive.
Pretty sure you don't win in a race at this point. It's a secret! Wow, he still wants to go to my face. Okay.
Where am I?
Very nice.
Let none survive.
He has a snipe.
Truth is my shield.
And you lose. And you definitely lose.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh no, my guy! He's been sniped! This is an outrage!
Let none survive.
Sylvanus will kill you for your insolence. The magical 9 wins was achieved. Let us check our reward for the day. Who wishes to bet it has lots of dust? Actually, no, you'll get gold because we're going to have a wipe in a couple of days. So obviously you get like 600 gold. Have all this gold you can't spend. Yes, there we go. 310 gold and a pack. Let's open the pack. It's probably got like 4 legendaries. Here's all these cards you can't have. No, just a rare. Quite possibly one of the worst packs I've ever seen. So I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose a few cards here. We got plenty of dust going on, but all the way up here we have the Black Knight. We're gonna lose. A golden Argent Commander. Not really a whole lot of neutral legendary cards, but we have a few class-specific ones. A golden frothing berserker. He's mad because he's been turned to gold. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm just gonna masturbate furiously over these cards I'm going to lose while I still can, and I will be back with another video very shortly.